Take two.
Let's try this again.
Welcome to Coffee Field Fantasy. I am your host, Beerfield Hop. Beerfield Hop, as always, joined by Beerfield Thury. Got that one right this time.
Yay!
Totally just tried to start the show without actually streaming the show and with the outro music. So we're doing pretty good right now. We got London games, which is why we're here stupid early. That and Dan has to go pour.
I gotta go make people at the beautiful people at Harvest Market in Champaign happy by serving them free beer from 11 to 2.
Yeah, I served a lot of beer yesterday.
A lot of beer.
A lot of beer yesterday at Bruin Loyal. Went through. We tapped 6 of the 7 kegs that we brought.
Nice.
So that was pretty good for a little homebrew tank going through 40 plus gallons of beer. We took second in People's Choice as a tent, so largely led by a chocolate Reese's or liquid Reese's peanut butter cup stout, so chocolate peanut butter sweet stout, which I have another 5 gallons of that'll be sent to White Rooster with
Nice.
My buddy Other Dan. And then, what's up, Alex? We did not run out of time this morning. Dan just had to poop.
Dan, I mean, like I was here and waiting. He was a little late, which is obviously, forgiving because baby and all.
I was making coffee.
Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go poop real quick. Yeah.
I would blame the kid, but I can't. It was more the hangover than anything. I was making coffee.
Oh yeah.
But I'll let you be the judge on this one, Dan. Before we get into the injuries. So we took second at a Lutheran-sponsored charity event. We tapped 6 of the 7 kegs we brought, led by a liquid Reese's Stout, a pumpkin spice brown ale, a pineapple sour, and an Oktoberfest.
Okay.
Those are 4 of the 7. We were beat out by a Lutheran pastor who had a triple berry saison, is the only beer he brought. Then when we tried it, felt like it was just kind of okay. So 6 beers, 50 gallons gone, and like legitimately beat by a Lutheran pastor that had 1 beer at a Lutheran sponsored event, or
it sounds like God was on his side.
Sounds like someone was on his side. Anyway, Congratulations to everybody involved. I'll not be bitter about that one for the next year and try again next year. Okay. Scott Fishbowl.
Yep.
Trey Sermon, NASCAR Seals Jones, or Elijah Moore. Scott Fishbowl scoring, so big tight end premium.
NASCAR.
Yeah.
You gotta like.
They target the tight end.
No Dimey Brown. There's no Curtis Samuel.
And no Logan Thomas.
Lauren and no Logan Thomas. So yeah, it's NASCAR. Also wants to know CH, Beasley, Claypool, or Chuba Hubbard in full PPR. I think I'm riding the Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I don't think I'm coming off that train. I do like the Beasley matchup against the Chiefs. That's gonna be a lot of scoring. But I like Clyde. I like the offensive line's getting better out there in Kansas City, and he's getting work.
It's getting better. It is a tougher defensive matchup, but I'll lean the running back.
Yeah.
Less volatility. All right. Hit some injury news, Dan. Keep an eye on YouTube for questions. I'm just going to run through a lot of the quick.
I got it popped up. We good.
Okay, cool. Russell Wilson targeting Week 10 return. He's going to miss potentially 6 to 8 weeks. We'll talk more about this on the Wednesday show. But yeah, he did some finger things.
It looked pretty rough. The fact that he wanted to play afterwards.
Right. He apparently had a tear though.
Yeah.
See, DeAndre Swift is going to play. Chase Edmonds is going to play. Curtis Samuel is expected to play.
Oh, he's going to play.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
Antonio Gibson is expected to play. All these expected to plays, by the way, are per Schefter and Rappaport. So these are subject to change. Just because they're expected to play now doesn't mean that as warm-ups happened and stuff, they won't be ruled out. So, we're not doing our normal 10 to 11 o'clock-ish spot. So be sure to keep an eye on inactives. We use Roto World, but Sleeper, Twitter, wherever you want to go. TJ Hawkinson expected to play. There are no surprise inactives for the Jets. Tyler Kroft, if you were playing that, but tight end isn't that thin, as this says. So Tyler Kroft is the one that's out. Ryan Griffin will be starting. The fact that I have to tell you that says that you shouldn't be worried about that. Calvin Ridley. Go ahead.
Another question by Alex here. Rager, Hardman, or Melvin Gordon, half point PPR?
I have at least one spot where I'm going Rager over Gordon.
Yeah, I wouldn't play Melvin Gordon this week.
It's a tough matchup.
Rager and Hardman are kind of like the Spider-Man meme at this point, where it's. I'd probably lean Hardman if you're going to go for the bigger play.
Yeah, higher scoring game.
Yeah, and they both play similar roles, lower volume, compared to the team's number one, and you're just shooting the moon for upside. So,
fair enough. Calvin Ridley did not make the trip to London. He will be out. Joe Mixon is expected to play against the Packers. I think I already said that.
I would not. I would actively look to not play him. If there's a player that's going to end up not playing, Joe Mixon's that player. It was a lot of people are surprised that he's even trying to play. So he's not. He says he's not 100%. This probably speaks to more of maybe Cincinnati not trusting the backups as much.
I mean, they have a good backup.
They have a nice pass catching backup, something named Samaje Perine.
They have a good between the tackles backup and Samaje Perine. George Kittle on IR with a calf injury. So his first stint of the year. Ross Dwelley will fill in.
Dwelley.
So, that is an opportunity to pick up a tight end if you're in need of one. I'm actually starting Max 2X's Williams this week to fill in for a Logan Thomas injury. That's how thin tight end is. He was somehow the best option.
Well, maybe he'll catch a touchdown this week.
Kind of big, but not as big as in recent years. Akeem Hicks is not going to play against the Raiders for the Bears, but Danny Trevathan will be back, so different roles. But, yeah, Hicks is a run stuffer, so could be a little bit easier of a task for Mr. Jacobs. Dave Montgomery to IR officially. So, not surprising, given what the timetable on his injury was.
Yep.
Jair Alexander to IR. That's a bigger one for the coming weeks. It's not just a 1 week thing. So Jair Alexander will miss the next 3 weeks, starting this week.
I don't know who their next three opponents are. I mean, this one in the next 2 weeks, but wide receivers out there in those teams got to be pretty happy.
It's the Bears next week.
Okay.
It is the football team in week 7 and the Cardinals on Thursday night in week 8. So when Alexander would be eligible to return, it's the Cardinals. So you're basically looking at this week and then the Bears and Washington.
Okay.
So honestly, as far as missing weeks, I mean, those are both 2-1 wide receiver teams at the moment. So
I wonder if the team thought about that too.
probably.
Well, it's the Bears and the football team.
So we've only got to lock down McLaurin and Robinson. You know,
they just
Jair,
have to survive this week. So
yeah, you know what, Jair, go get healthy.
That's right. They need him pretty badly.
All right, moving on. No word on Carson for next week. We're into next week's stuff already. Rooks Burkhead's not playing. Max 2X's Williams officially questionable. I might be scrambling.
Oh my god, it's great. Well,
I don't. Elijah Mitchell's not on the injury report anymore.
That's good. They need their RB1 healthy.
Trey Lance is starting this week, by the way. If you missed that news, he'll start for the Niners.
It'd be a good week for him too. All that rushing floor. I don't have a lot of confidence as a passer this week, but hopefully that rushing volume is there.
For Lance?
Yeah, for Lance.
The rushing volume will be there. He's a unique type of runner too.
I'm expecting, something of the combination of like Cam Newton, because he's obviously that size.
Yeah, he runs.
Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts.
He runs more like Cam Newton for sure.
Oh yeah, like he may become the new goal line back.
Yeah.
All right, another question. Stephen X wants to know Gibson or Fournette, and I'm assuming full point PPR.
I love Leonard Fournette this week.
I do.
And Gibson with the shin injury is another one of those that I don't know how a shin's going to impact him. I mean, the good news is it's not like a knee or a hammy, but it's probably more of a pain management thing at that point. So, yeah, I'm definitely leaning Fournette. It's a good matchup for him, especially over an injured.
Yeah, I'm there with you. I'd lean Fournette. I think if you have that choice, I think you can feel comfortable sitting Gibson this week.
Yeah, I think so too. All right.
Until he goes off for his one carry or one reception for 70 yards and a touchdown, which he's been known to do.
Just a time or two, right?
Just a time or two.
Sorry, I'm pulling up the football game. It's almost kickoff. All right.
Oh, it is almost kickoff.
Let's see, Justin Jackson doubtful. Cortland Sutton questionable.
Late week injury. I think it happened Friday. Ankle. Some of the trusted Twitter doctors are advising to lean off of him this week. Also, difficult matchup against Pittsburgh.
By trusted Twitter doctors, you mean like Ethan?
Not Ethan. There's another guy out there that I'm blanking on his name. It's basically
I like David Chow. He's good. There's a couple of them that.
It's not the most hated guy because he's blocked and all. So I don't put up with this shit. So
that's good. I'd have to pivot to a kicker if Sutton doesn't go in SFB.
I mean, it's worked out well for you so far.
It was my first week not starting a kicker. I went 3 tight ends this week.
So did I. It's gonna all come crashing down. It looked so promising after week 3, and then I feel like that's what Scott Fishbolt seen. It looks promising after a few weeks, and then it all comes
crashing down. Yeah, I would have to go McManus or Sanders if no Sutton. I don't like either of those matchups either. So
no, exactly.
Yeah, no, that's kind of ugly. Please be okay, Sutton. I guess I could go Lazard against Cincy. YOLO that play.
I mean, it's a fun game. I mean, it should be higher scoring.
Should be higher scoring. Yeah, MVS is still hurt. I know it's been Cobb, but
it's a lot of. There might be some deep shots, especially if Cincy gets up early. Like Cincy 3-1. We'll see if they're if they're believers or not.
Right. Pretenders.
Pretenders, there we go. Pretenders or believers.
I'm sure they're believers. I believe in them.
I'd hope they believe in themselves.
Yeah. Some major self-confidence issues going on there.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. I have not touched this coffee.
I got an hour and a half drive ahead of me, so at some point.
Yay. Let me go back to the front here. I kind of figured this would be a mildly dead show, given the time frame.
Yeah.
We, by the way, we're not.
We appreciate the questions, though.
We do. And we were not planning on doing a London stream, actually. This was more necessitated by Dan working than it was the London game, so should be fewer of these.
Oh, yeah. And it's, I don't take very many. This is my second Sunday I've worked in 6 months, so this was more of doing a favor to the people that have been treating my work well, treating my brewery well.
Next week won't be a Sunday live. Sorry, I can't say there won't be a Sunday live stream. So I've got a big upgrade next week that we're doing, and I have absolutely no idea if I'll be available on Sunday morning or not. So
okay,
London is definitely out of the question. It might be a late cancellation or something on the normal time frame. We'll have to see where we're at and how we're doing, and if it's done, or if I'm due to go home on break again at least, or something, because we can only work 20 out of 24 hours. We have to have a 4-hour break in there.
Well, if you guys if we can't go and you have questions that you need answered from us specifically, A, good luck. B, feel free to reach out in the personal DMs on Twitter, where I respond to questions more frequently at Beerfield Theory. If Hopper is free, then we'll probably
we are underway. Pass caught by Kyle Pitts for a loss of 1 yard.
Oh, right. Glad I benched him last second for Dallas Goddard. No, one league I have Pitts in. Just kidding. One play is not going to determine that future.
No, it'll be the next couple that do. Tajay Sharp is in?
Still? Jesus.
Tajay Sharp is still in the league. He is playing for the Falcons.
He's still a thing. Well, they're missing half the receiving core.
Yeah, it's Zacchaeus and Tajay Sharp. Mike Davis rumbling, stumbling, and not fumbling for a 10-yarder.
Hey, good matchup for him, man. The Jets have been getting beat up. We talked about this on Wednesday's stream. If you're going to play a YOLO Mike Davis this week, this would be the week to do it.
Yeah, we did. And we felt like it was almost more of a Davis than a Patterson game, too. So,
and the fact that Patterson is getting all of his work done while still losing snaps, touches, and opportunities last week to Mike Davis. So it's bound to come crashing down at some point.
Indeed. Another handoff to Davis. Gains about 2. I'm doing play-by-play now.
You are doing play-by-play. I could probably turn this game on.
You could.
I could turn this game on. We can do Coffee Field play-by-play.
Coffee Field play-by-play, just in case anybody else has anything that pops up. I guess this is not this is the content people didn't know they didn't want.
Yeah, this is all the more reason why you should totally let us be your main primary fantasy football,
or not
podcast.
Play action Ryan taking a deep shot and overthrows Hayden Hurst, and that's where we're at. Is we're taking deep shots to Hayden Hurst.
You know it hasn't gone well for your team this year, but when you're on your first drive, so you've been thinking about this drive all week. And
we have Kyle
deep
Pitts.
Shot to Hayden Hurst.
We have Kyle Pitts. I have a good idea. Let's take a deep shot to Hayden Hurst.
Surprised he could get down there so quickly when he was rolling.
Well, he couldn't. That was the problem. He was overthrown by 10 yards.
Surprised he even tried to. I mean, I'm sure he can't move as quickly as Pitts when he's rolling, using the rocker and the tennis ball to get down there so quickly.
This
is a Hayden Hurst's old joke.
Yeah, it sure is.
All right, we got some questions coming. All-Star Gamer wants to know: should I accept this trade?
Okay.
Patterson and Deebo Samuel for Taylor and Swift PPR.
Oh,
I'm getting Taylor plus Swift. Now I'm assuming this is Jonathan Taylor. Is there another Taylor that I need to be?
I'd assume it's Jonathan, not JJ.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm gonna. Yeah. If it's their boy JT, then
I'm doing
easily
this.
Taylor.
Yeah, I'm doing Taylor and Swift. I love Deebo.
Easily.
Deebo has been on a huge breakout, but yeah, that is really not breakout. Deebo's just tearing it up, but that is really huge value. You got a quarterback change right now in San Francisco, so for the time being, so you're gonna have to see what that looks like. And Deebo has always been a performer when he's healthy. He's had problems staying healthy over the years, so yeah, I'd absolutely go for the two running backs. It's a smash for me.
That's a smash, except selling high out on Patterson's hyper touchdown rate and efficiency. As you mentioned, the quarterback change. Look, Deebo had a good game, even with Lance in the second half. That was also due to a massively broken play that led to a 70-plus touchdown. So,
yeah.
Run away with Swift and Taylor and laugh at your league mates while you're going for W's now.
Exactly. Tajay Sharp has been targeted twice in the last 2 plays of this game I've watched.
Oh, my God. No, we're not going to make Tajay Sharp a thing, so.
I think that was the third-string tight end that just caught that.
Even better. Well, I mean, at this point, they're all out there, right?
Yeah. I don't know who the third-string tight end is, but
he did a thing.
I gotta go look that up now because I kind of want to know. It was a really short name.
Oh, man. One final lineup to look
at. Mine are good until the 11 o'clock inactives start to roll in.
Lee Smith.
Oh, God.
Fucking Alex with the quote of the show. Nothing like targeting Hurst and Lee Smith and you have Kyle Pitts on the field. I'm sure Pitts is probably getting all the double teams still.
There is Patterson for 15.
Well, he's also now going off, which again, not shocked.
No, he's still on the field.
No, I mean like he's also going off as he's being productive.
Got it. I thought he not that he just threw it away.
I love how Matt Ryan is 2 for 4 for 3 yards passing.
I like how that looked like it was a called stretch run, and since he was about to get tackled behind the line, he threw it away. Why don't more running backs do that? I'm going to take a loss. Let me just throw the ball away.
Just throw it over my head. See what happens. Pray for me, Jesus. Throw.
I don't. The way he was running, that might have been a designed play call, but I prefer to think it was just smart.
Matt Ryan doing Matt Ryan things.
He knew that play was... Yeah. Yep. Okay. Are we done?
We're done.
Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in to this early episode. I'm going to go be a lazy piece of crap all day.
I'm going to go take a shower and then work and then come back and be a lazy piece of shit.
There you go.
While I'm being super groggy.
Yeah. See you guys.
See you guys.
Maybe next week.
Yeah.
Definitely
Maybe
Wednesday.
next week.
Or wait, no. Yes, maybe. Hold on.
Good luck to you too, Alex. We'll be here Wednesday. I can't do Tuesday, so
no, we'll be here Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll be here Wednesday. It's the following week that I have is the homebrew meeting week that we have to slide. So
that's fine. We'll figure
it out as we go.
Tuesday.
Yep.
Like we always do.
Yep.
See you guys.
See you guys.